Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Adriano. Snyder! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Picked out, brilliant, big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aimed beyond the defence. Looks a good ball through. Not the most convincing of passes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Looking to play him in. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Del Piero running with the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. It's a throw-in. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Nedved. The Czech Republic still without a single shot on target. He has found a way through. Adriano. Adriano stood his ground strongly.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Schneider conjures time and space where few can. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, this looks sharp. Pepe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Out towards the flank. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Adriano can be a real... Takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Adriano probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Villa. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, good spread. Puskás was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there. Ball's played through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bale picks it up out wide. Adriano. Bale. And it's Del Piero. Tries to pass it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Maicon is always looking to play quality balls. Del Piero. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that has not gone well. Now he's got space here. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Costa Curta gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Lewandowski. Threads one in. Great real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Puskas! Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Ribery crosses, terrific header, he's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It was a great header, the invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter, did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
The Czech Republic have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Spread neatly. Nedved. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's tried one! And another try!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's found the way through. That's a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. And he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Knocks it out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Drill, takes a shot! It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Swept in. Del Piero. Oh, the ball's come loose here. There's the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ribery crosses it in. Into the last quarter of an hour. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Played back in. Oh, well played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Still just that single goal. And the finish! Del Piero, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Knocks it into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 17.
And it's Varane. Well, played right into his path.
El dorsal 21.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that has been clubbed away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. He's having a shot! And with that, the final whistle. The Czech Republic are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Costa Curta, pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? Nedved. Ribéry. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. That's a half-decent try.
Nedved is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that is expertly dealt with. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hazard, look at the space, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hazard tries to pass it through, and this is Lewandowski. Hazard. Oh, this is a great position. Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The Czech Republic with the corner, they're first. Rice tries to clear. Now he's got space here. It's out for a goal kick. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neither side yet able to find the net. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. In with the challenge. He's had a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. Chance! Goal! The Czech Republic! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made...
Kilic Soy! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hazard attempts a clearance. Hazard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for options for movement. So what can they make of this? Spread it left. Back into the middle. Now it's Hazard. And the shot! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Metz! And the comeback is complete!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Nedved, he's found a way through. And that was very necessary. And that is out of play. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Metz have their second corner now. Punched away. That looks a decent ball. The Czech Republic are looking to go forward now. Nedved. And it's Ribery. And this is Lewandowski. The less said about that pass, the better. That is good alertness. Knocks it into space. Kilishoy. And the finish! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
And just the goal shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries to get it clear. Goes down, but nothing given. And the half-time whistle goes.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Substitution for Czech Republic. Number 11, Pushkash. Number 5, Rico.
Here we go again.
Number 15.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rice gets good distance on it. Aimed beyond the defence. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nice looking ball. Marquinhos makes the interception. Hazard. Rice. Hazard. Flashes it across. Keeper's dealt with that.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Foot in. Tries to play it through. The Czech Republic do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Lewandowski! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Great chance here from position A1. Nedved! It's loose now. He's tried one! They want to be quick to recover this. Ball is over the line. And this is Lewandowski. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Serginho. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. That has not gone well. Mets appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's going to go a long way. Ekitike. Howson proves too strong. And this is Lewandowski. And this is Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Havertz. And here's Lewandowski. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
That's good play from him. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hazard. The Czech Republic are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should it face to face with the keeper. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Mets certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for Czech Republic. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 17.
And Dijk does really well to win the ball there.
Number 25.
That has been cut short.
Substitution.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He has a look out. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, important interception. Spread out to the left.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution in progress.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's got away. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Out towards the flank. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ter Stegen needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And we come to you now with
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.